My daughter died 6 years ago today. Am I wrong for being happy about that? As cruel as it sounds, there's a part of me, quiet, buried, and shameful, that feels relief. Lucy wasn't my biological daughter. She was my niece. Her mother, my sister Dana, had battled addiction since her teens. I remember visiting her in rehab centers, hospitals, sometimes jail. She was always sorry, always promising it would be different next time. There never was a next time. Dana overdosed when Lucy was just shy of her second birthday. At the time, I was 20, a second-year pre-med student at Rutgers. I had plans. I was going to be a surgeon, travel, make a name for myself. Instead, I found myself sitting across from a social worker, being asked if I would take in a toddler who'd just lost her mom. There was no one else. Our parents had passed. Dana's ex, long gone, just me, 20 years old, broke, alone. I said yes. What else could I say? I dropped out, got a job at a bookstore during the day and waited tables at night. My life transformed overnight into one of diapers, early mornings, scraped knees, storybooks, and PTA meetings. I didn't have time to think about what I'd lost because I couldn't. Lucy needed everything from me, and I gave it to her. I won't pretend I was perfect. I was exhausted. I snapped more than I should have. I envied friends who got to be selfish, who posted photos from Europe or med school residencies while I washed onesies and calculated formula costs. But despite everything, I loved Lucy fiercely. She wasn't just a burden. She was a light. She made Dana's eyes mean something again. When she was 5, she started calling me mom. I never asked her to. She just did. And in that moment, it felt like maybe things were okay. Maybe I could be content with this life, even if it wasn't the one I chose. Then came the accident. She was 6. A normal morning, cereal, a hug, her pink backpack bouncing as she ran to the bus. I went to work like usual. The phone call came 2 hours later. A collision. A drunk driver. The school bus overturned. Emergency services said Lucy died on impact. No pain, just gone. I don't remember much after that. The funeral was a blur of flowers and small coffins. I couldn't sleep for weeks. Her laughter echoed through the silence of the apartment like a ghost. Her toys stayed untouched. Her room untouched. People told me I was strong, that I'd done my best, that Lucy was lucky to have me. I didn't feel strong. I felt hollow. After a year, I sold everything, packed a single suitcase, and left. I changed states, changed my name for a while, enrolled in night classes. Slowly, I clawed my way back into med school. I didn't talk about Lucy, not at first. People knew I was guarded, but they assumed I'd had a hard childhood or a bad relationship. I let them think that. Over time, I rebuilt, became a doctor. I have a condo now, a cat. I run half marathons. My life looks, on paper, successful, fulfilled. But today marks 6 years since Lucy died. Every May 20th, I light a candle. I look at her photo, just one that I kept, folded and creased, and I remember her voice, the way she said, "I love you," with a lisp, the way her fingers curled around mine. And then, every May 20th, this thought creeps in. One I try to drown with wine or music or prayer. I'm relieved. There, I said it. Not because I wanted her gone, God no, but because after she died, my life returned, piece by piece. I got it all back, and I hate that some part of me is grateful for that. I loved Lucy more than I ever thought I could love another human, but that love came with sacrifice. And now that it's over, the guilt of feeling free is the weight I carry instead.